Okay, so have you guys noticed that the Christmas season starts in September? Like all stores start decorating the rooms with Christmas stuff. Have you seen that? Anyone?
Yes.
Good, yeah. So I started thinking, what are we doing on Christmas? Do we have habits or something that we always do? Duan, what do you do on Christmas?
No more. Uh, Only eat kitchen. Visit my family in Usulután. In Usulután. Mm, Play games with my friend.
What type of games?
What?
What type of games?
The computer.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
And the 10, 11, 11, 12, the 12 hours. Everyone reunimos. How do you say?
We gather.
Yeah, we gather in the room for the abrazarnos.
Oh, okay. We gather or we get together to hug each other.
Yeah, okay. So I think.
All right. All right. Well, good. Adonai, do you dance on Christmas?
No, I don't like dance.
Oh, all right. But do you listen to music?
Yes, I
What
like
type
the
of
Beatles. I like the Beatles. I like listen music to uh, the classic music. Classic.
classical music?
Yes, classic music. Um, I like all all tip to music.
All type of music. Okay. Good. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so do you listen to cumbias on Christmas?
I listen. No, I don't like the cumbias.
Cumbias. Oh, that's
I like I like techno,
Salsa.
dubstep,
salsa.
dubstep.
Good. Oh, okay. On Christmas.
I like salsa. See, yes, in Christmas.
Oh.
I put in my house. This is my good night or Christmas.
Christmas. Okay, good. Thank you for sharing. You have a very weird taste. Yeah, an uncommon taste for Christmas, but that's still nice. Thank you. Diego Garcia, do you cook on Christmas or what type of food do you eat on Christmas?
Well, I stay with my family and I um I put cumbias to high volume. uh,
So do you like dancing?
No, only listen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good. Yeah. Okay. What about you, Francisco? What type of food do you eat on Christmas?
I think I ate, I think turkey, right?
Turkey, yes.
Turkey, rice, and some bread. And and normally drink beer
Ah, okay.
and wine at
Ah,
at midnight.
oh, okay. Have you ever gotten a hangover? Do you know what that is?
I think olvidar. No.
It's a consequence, but oh, sorry about that. A hangover, resaca.
Yes, teacher.
Mhm. Okay,
Yes, sometimes.
okay. Well, that's too bad, but still enjoyable, I guess. It's worth it. Jeff, do you like to give presents to your family?
No, we don't used to do that, but we do that on birthdays. But in Christmas, we don't do that. It's just like we get together, we hug each other. Just that, I think.
All right. A pretty normal Christmas. Good. Thank you. Saul, have you ever gotten a gift on Christmas that you like?
Excuse me, repeat.
Yes. Have you ever gotten a Christmas present?
No, only we got with my family listen to music, any music, cumbia, and cooking tamales with bread.
Oh, yeah, bread.
Bread
Okay.
with chicken,
Uh-huh.
talking with us. Only, yes.
Oh, all right. Nice. I've never heard of people eating tamales for Christmas. That's an interesting habit. Good. Okay, thank you. So the reason why I'm asking you all this, guys, is because today we are going to continue talking about the simple present tense. However, yesterday, you learned to introduce yourselves for personal information, right? And this time, we're going to describe habits or routines, for example. So, William, can you help me reading this, please?
Okay. Simple present describes habits, routines, facts, and truth.
Good. Thank you. So if you guys noticed, you told me I listen to music. I listen to cumbias. I don't like dancing. That's a habit. I always eat turkey. That's a habit as well. So yeah, you use simple present for this: habits, routines, facts, and truth. Let's see. Examples. Rodrigo, can you help me reading this, please?
I read a book. I brush my teeth every day.
Oh, sorry.
Every day. I brush my teeth every day. The earth revolves around the sun. Apple and Samsung make phones.
Good, thank you. You pronounce this like T.
Okay.
T. Okay. All right. Yes. So go ahead, Duan.
What is this truth?
A truth? What it is?
Yes.
Verdades.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So yes, habits, routines, facts, and truths. For example, a fact related to Christmas. Santa does not exist. That's a fact, and it's in simple present. Truth. Christians celebrate Christmas? You know that's true. Christian people celebrate Christmas. Let's see. Oh, sorry guys. Brian, is there something that you do every day? Brian?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, teacher. Something that I do every day. I go to work every day.
Okay. So that's a routine. I go to work every day. Why is it a routine? Because you do it frequently.
Yeah.
You do it all the time. A habit. Ariel, is there something that you do out of nowhere? Like, for example, a routine is something that you follow. A habit is something that you just do unconsciously. Do you have a habit? Ariel?
Tenía el micrófono apagado, lo siento.
Okay.
I said an habit is like I usually ride my bike on weekends.
Okay, good. I usually ride my bike on weekends. Good job. That's a habit. It's not something that you do frequently, but you still do it. Good. Good job. A fact. Let's see. Luis, is there something that you know it's a fact that you cannot change?
In the morning, how do you say salir? Sale?
It depends.
Sun. In the
Oh,
morning,
the sun.
sale. The sun. Sun.
The sun rises.
Rises.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
In the sun rises.
Good. Good job. Yes, that's a fact. Something you cannot change. And it's also true. Good job. Okay. Yes, Adonai. Sorry.
Teacher, in my city, the rainfall. I hope could finish the class.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for notifying. If something happens, I already know why you left the session.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Good. So let's see, Wilma. What do we use simple present for?
Excuse me?
Yes.
Can you repeat this?
Yes. What do we use the simple present for? For what situations?
The simple present. About fact, routine, or truth.
Good. Good job. You're missing one.
Habit.
Great. Good job. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. Do you guys have questions before we move on? No. Okay.
I think no.
Okay. Thank you. So subject pronouns. It's important that you guys know this before we continue. I guess you guys are already familiar with this, but let's see. Diana, can you help me reading, please?
Subject pronouns. I, we, he, she, you, they, it.
Good, thank you. So I, we, he, she, you, they, and it. It can be an object, or as in this example, an animal without a name. Okay, if possible, you can take a screenshot of this, if you can, please. Can I move on?
Huh?
Can you take a screenshot of this, please?
Screenshot.
Mhm.
Okay, wait. Ready.
Okay, good. Let's see. Then we have the auxiliaries. If you guys could can take a screenshot of this as well, that would be ideal. Please.
Done.
Okay, thank you. Jeff, can you help me reading this one, please? The first one.
Okay, auxiliaries. Auxiliary do. We gotta use the auxiliary do when we are using I, you, they, and we.
Good job. Thank you. Nice reading. Emerson, can you read this one, please?
Auxiliary does. He, she, it.
Okay, thank you. All right, so you only use does for the third person. What's the third person? He, she, and it. Otherwise, you guys should use do. Okay? Yes, the one.
Excuse me. You don't need to send the picture, the screenshot.
No, that's okay. I needed you to take a screenshot of this because we're going to use it for the practice later.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's see. Diego. What auxiliary do we use for he, she, and it?
Does.
Does. Good job. All right. Wilman, what auxiliary do we use for the pronoun we?
Does.
Are you sure?
Or do.
Do. Okay, it's not, you're not guessing, but thank you for participating. Okay, so again, do. William, can you read it, please?
Okay, in auxiliary do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, auxiliary do. I, you, they, we.
We. Thank you. Okay, so Diana, what auxiliary do we use for the pronoun it?
Does.
Thank you. And for the pronoun I?
Do.
Great job. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Do you guys have
Welcome.
questions for this? Is it clear?
Clear.
Okay. Good. Thank you. For this ones, you just have to memorize them. Okay. There's no rule as to why do goes with this pronouns and why does goes with this pronouns. You just memorize them and that's it. Okay. Structure for affirmative sentences. Duan, can you please read it, please?
Okay. Structures. Affirmative. Subject plus verb. In base form for pronouns I, you, we, and they. Plus complement. Example. They play soccer every week.
Good job. Okay. Let's see another example. Let's see. I listen to cumbias on Christmas. Okay. So, Adonai, in this sentence, what's the subject?
What is the subject?
Mhm.
I.
Good job. Okay. What is the verb?
Listen.
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 And the complement?
Cumbias and Christmas.
Good job. All right. Yes, as easy as that. Subject, verb, complement. Thank you, Lynette. Okay. Let's see. Next one. Negative. Luis, can you read it, please?
Negative. Subject, auxiliary do, does, plus not, plus verb in base form for all, from for all, pronouns plus complement. For example, they do not play soccer every weekend. She does not read comic books.
Okay, good. Thank you. So, for example, Wilma, is there something that you don't do on Christmas?
Can you repeat the question,
Yes.
please?
Is there something that you do not do on Christmas? Something you don't do.
I don't know.
Do you cook on Christmas? For example.
Okay. Yes, I do.
Okay. Let's pretend that you don't. For example, Wilman does. He said, "I don't cook on Christmas." Yes, the one. Sorry.
Okay.
I can say the example.
Sure. However, let's do the following. Tell me what Wilman does not do on Christmas. Give me the sentence based on what Wilman said.
For example, I think I don't know dancing on Christmas.
Can you repeat it, please?
I don't know dancing on Christmas. In Christmas.
Okay. You said I don't know dancing.
Dancing. Yes.
Okay.
The other example is Luis doesn't cook on Christmas.
Good job. Yes. Correct. So Luis is the subject. Saul, what's the auxiliary in this sentence?
No, it's not.
Does not. Great job. Okay, does not. And what's the verb?
Cook
Cook. Good job. And the complement?
on Christmas.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. So based on the sentence that Duvan gave me, I don't know dancing on Christmas. Although it might make sense, it's not totally correct. If you don't dance on Christmas, you just say, I don't dance. on Christmas. And that's it. Duvan, what's the subject in your sentence?
I.
Okay, and what's the auxiliary?
Do not.
Great. And the verb?
Dance of Christmas.
Are you sure?
Repeat, please.
Yes. What's the verb in your sentence?
The verbs.
Mhm.
Not.
Okay. The verb represents an action. So what action do you see in your sentence?
I confusion now.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
So you told me this one is a subject, right?
The subject, yeah.
This one you told me is the auxiliary.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the verb?
Dance
Dance. And the complement?
on Christmas.
Good job. Okay. Good.
Sorry.
Thank you. That's okay. Thank you. All right. Do you guys have any questions before we move on?
No,
No, all clear.
No, no.
Okay. Okay, good. Thank
I
you.
have a question, teacher.
Go ahead. Mhm.
And the word don't is the contract form to the negative structure.
Correct.
Do
Yes.
and does.
Mhm.
Okay.
So the contraction for do not is don't. The contraction for does not is doesn't. You can say they don't play soccer or they do not play soccer, and it will be fine. It will be correct. Or you can say she doesn't read or she does not read, and it will be okay as well. All right, another question, guys?
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
the pronunciation, this is don't, doesn't.
Doesn't, yes, the E is silent. It's like, it was like that, doesn't.
Don't.
Yeah. Okay, good. Let's continue. Yes or no questions? Brian, can you help me reading, please?
Structures, yes or no question. Auxiliary do, does, plus subject, plus verb in base form for all pronouns, plus complement.
Mhm.
Examples. Do they play soccer every week? Does she read comic books?
Thank you. Okay, so Wilman said, I cook on Christmas. Francisco, following the structure. First of all, let's identify each part of the sentence. What's the subject in the sentence?
I,
Good
teacher.
job. Okay. What's the verb?
Cook
Okay, and the complement?
on Christmas.
Good job. Do you remember what auxiliary we use for the subject I?
I don't. Don't. Oh, do. Sorry, teacher. Do.
Do. Good job. Okay, so let me know how the question would go. What's the question then?
Do I cook on Christmas?
Good job. Okay. Yes. And if you were talking about Wilman, the subject would change. How would it go? If you were asking me if Wilman cooks, how would the question go?
Does Wilman cook on Christmas?
Good job. Okay. And why are you using does?
Because the subject in that case is he for
Great.
Willman.
Good job. All right, great. Feels nice to know that you guys are paying attention. All right, thank you. Good job. Next one. Well, before we move on, do you guys have questions with this?
All clear.
Okay. All right. If you have any questions, write it in the chat and we'll solve it. Good. The next and the last structure. Let's see. Emerson, can you please read this only?
Can you hear me, teacher?
Yes.
Listen, I have problem with my internet, and structures. What is WH?
Just say it like that. WH. And we'll learn it.
WH questions.
Okay.
And WH questions plus auxiliary do and does plus subject plus verb in base form for all pronouns plus complement.
Good.
When significa cuándo. What significa qué. Who, quién, where, dónde, why, por qué, how, cómo. For example, where do they play soccer? Where do they play soccer? And what does she read?
Good. Thank you. Okay, so answering your question, these are the WH questions. As you can see, they start with WH. That's why they're called like that. WH, WH, WH. This one, it's very commonly used. That's why I added it. But of course, it does not start with WH. So let's see. If I were to give you a sentence. I listen to cumbias. I listen to cumbias. And you want to know the type of music I listen to. Ariel, how would you ask the question?
For example, what kind of music do you like?
Of music do you like? Good job. Yeah. Or you can say what kind of music do you listen to, since that's the verb. But good job.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so Luis, in this question, what's the WH question?
The W question is what?
Good job. What's the auxiliary?
The auxiliary is can't.
Are you sure?
Oh, sorry. Do you do?
Do. Good job. What's the subject?
The subject is you.
Great. And the verb?
The verb is what the pronouns can't.
Oh, this one, kind of. It means ¿qué tipo
It's
de?
like a phrasal verb. Kind of.
Yes, it's not a verb. It's just for you to make the question. ¿Qué tipo de? But it's not a verb. So what's the verb in the sentence, in the question?
Okay. Like.
Like. Good job. Okay. And why do you use do?
I use do because is you.
You, good job. Okay, great. Thank you. Let's see, if I tell you my mom cooks dinner on Christmas. Adonai, following the structure. Oops, ooh, sorry. How would the question go? If I want to know, if I want to know the thing she does on Christmas.
What?
No, let's see. If I want to know the person who cooks dinner on Christmas.
The person is mom.
Good. So if you want to know the person that is cooking, which one of these are you going to use?
Cooking is in present. Yeah.
Correct. It's in present. But let's figure out the WH. If you want to know the person cooking dinner on Christmas, which one would you use?
What? My mom cooks in Christmas.
Okay, nice try, but that's not correct. Let's see. I'm going to give you a really clear hint. You want to know who cooks the dinner on Christmas. Which WH are you going to use?
Why?
Who?
Oh, good job. Who? Yes, who. So, my mom. What type of person is that? What type of pronoun?
She.
She, good job. Okay, so now that we established that, how would the question go?
Does.
I need Adonai.
Who does the dinner in Christmas?
Okay, good. Yes, who does? Who let's see, who cooks? In this case, you don't use the auxiliary, but that's just because sorry. Let's see, for who, that's the one of the examples for which you don't use the auxiliary. For when, what, where, and why, you use the auxiliaries. So for this one, you just can say who cooks.
Only use the letter S.
Correct. Yeah, we are not reviewing that today because we have rules for that. But yes, who cooks dinner for Christmas? Or if you want to use the auxiliary, who does the cooking on Christmas? All right. So let's see.
Teacher.
Yes.
In Spanish is ¿quién cocina? ¿Y quién está cocinando? Yes.
¿Quién cocinará en Navidades?
No, it's in the present tense. What Duvan is saying is in the future. So
Sería ¿quién cocina en Navidad?
That's correct. ¿Quién cocina en Navidad? And ¿quién hace la comida?
In this case, in another question could be what does my cook dinner on Christmas?
Yes, that's another example. What does my mom cook on Christmas? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, yes. It depends on what you want to ask. But if you notice here in for who, you don't use the auxiliary. That's the only exception. That's the exception. Okay. Who cooks is just the verb. Who does is not the auxiliary. It's a verb. Who does the cooking on Christmas? ¿Quién hace la comida en Navidad? That's the exception. Is that clear, guys? All right. Let's see. So we have a little practice. It's not going to take more than 10 minutes. What you have to do is you have to write down the correct order of the sentences. This is the sentence in present tense, and you're going to order the sentence to make a question. All right. Do you guys know what we're going to do? Do we understand the activity, guys?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Diana, what are we going to do?
We make a question or make order the words to we are going to order the word for make a correct question.
Correct. Yes, you're going to order the words to make a question. Good. So let me send this to the Zoom chat. And I will separate you in teams. Let's see. We have 15 people.
Right now.
Yes, right now. So I'm going to send you to, let's see, to breakout rooms. Oh, and yes, you just have to order the words to make it a question. So please accept the request, guys. Dylan, can you accept the request, please? Rodrigo, can you accept the request? Rodrigo, are you there?
Well,
¿Alguien las tiene ahí a la mano? Porque a mí no me salió del chat.
En el chat las puse, está bien.
Por aquí ya no salen, ¿eh? Pues sí. Chat. Ah, sí, ahí está.
Ah, ahí las volví a mandar, ok.
Ahí está. The number 1 is a Ryan teacher from Monday to Thursdays. When Mr. Ryan does teach, oh, ¿cómo sería?
Okay,
No,
Mr. Ryan teachers from Monday and Tuesday.
Let me think.
When does Mr. Ryan teach?
Good job,
When
Saul.
does Mr. Ryan teach?
The other will be where does Mrs. Lemonis teach? I think.
Perfect, William. That's correct.
Okay.
That's Miss Green.
How are we doing, guys? Are we doing fine? Do you have questions? Can you hear me?
Miss.
Okay.
Yes, I hear teacher.
Okay.
And I have a question
Mhm.
in the first sentence.
Mhm.
Are two dogs.
You're lost.
Does
Okay.
Miss Green teacher?
Uh-huh.
I don't understand. I don't understand. What?
Okay. You're supposed to order it, to order the sentence to make the question. Do you guys remember the structure for the WH questions? It was WH question plus auxiliary plus the verb, I'm sorry, the subject plus the verb plus the complement. So Diana, what is the WH here?
I'm sorry.
What is the WH here in the sentence?
WH in all sentences.
Sorry?
In all sentences.
No, in the first one. In the first one.
The first one. When.
When. Good job. Okay.
When does Mr. Ryan teach?
That's correct. Correct.
Can I show you the result of the sentences?
Sure. You can write your answers here. Emerson, does that answer your question?
Repeat, please, teacher.
Yes. Does that answer your question?
In the first sentence.
Mm-hmm. Do you still have the question? Or is it clear?
It's clear, and I think that this does Miss Green teach.
Okay, you're missing something. You're missing something.
The another does.
No, you told me does Mr. Ryan teach? That's what I heard.
Mister.
Is that what you
In
said?
the first.
Yes, the first one.
In the first case, when does Mr. Ryan teach?
Correct. All right. Yes, so that's how it goes. Remember the structure. It's the WH plus auxiliary plus subject plus verb. Okay?
Yes, the WH is when, the
Correct.
auxiliary does, the subject Mr. Ryan, and the verb teach.
That's correct. Good job. Right, Brian, do you have any questions? No? Okay, okay.
Creo yo, no sé cómo se hace eso.
Sí, yo lo mandé al chat, no sé.
Do you guys have questions?
We finish.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So, teacher, we have a question.
Go ahead.
In the third one, it says does 2 times, so we miss like the WH question, or I don't know if I understand in a bad way.
The second one, let's see.
No, the third one.
Third one, okay.
Yeah.
I only see one does.
Okay,
Mr.
it
Johnson.
says,
Yeah.
It says, let me see.
Oh, number 4.
No, the fourth one, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I see it. Let's see. That's right. That's right. It should be
What? I think.
what. Yes. Should be what.
So, what does Miss Green teach?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Right. What does Miss Green teach? All right. Let's see. For the last one.
The last one, why is Jessica happy?
Correct. Why is Jessica happy? The verb goes before the subject. That was in the structure. All right. So do you guys have any questions before we leave?
No, everything fine.
Okay.
Everything clear. Yeah.
Thank you. So let's go back to the main session, please.
Okay.
This meeting is being recorded.
All right. How do you feel, guys, after the activity? Was it difficult? Was it easy?
Was easy.
It's easy.
It
All
was
right.
easy.
Good. Good. Nice to hear that. There was a mistake on the fourth one. One group let me know about it. Sorry about that. I'll give you the answer just so that you have it. It's what does Miss Green teach? So sorry about that. Let's see. What does Miss Green teach? Okay. So first one, Diana. What was your answer?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Yes. What is your answer for the first one?
Mr. Ryan teach from Monday to Thursday.
for the question, I think,
Oh.
when does Mr. Ryan teach?
Correct. Good job. Okay. Thank you. Second one, Luis.
Yeah, the second one is where does Mr. Lemons teach?
Great. Good. Thank you. Third one, Adonai.
Hello, teach. What is the question?
Yes.
Uh,
What's your answer for number 3?
Number 3, Miss Green? Yes,
Mr. Jones.
Mr. Youngs. Where does when does teaching Mr. Young? No?
No. Nice try.
No.
Okay.
Can
So,
I
yes.
answer?
Do you have the answer?
What does Mr. Jones teach?
Good job. All right. So we will leave this here.